Hello, let's find out how easy it is to create our very own chatbot or AI assistant with AI Cognitio. Once you're logged into your account, first thing to do is to click Create New. And for this demonstration, we're going to create a bot for a recruitment agency. So we'll give the bot a name, Ace Recruitment, and click Next. Okay, and we can select where we want the chatbot to appear on our website, either in the bottom right or bottom left. Bottom right's usually the best place for it. We can give the widget a title. I usually say something like you and in this case I'm going to call the recruitment consultant Jamie, just to make it a little bit more personal. We give a welcome message. So here I've said, hello, I'm Jamie, your personal recruitment assistant. And if we wish, we can use some emojis just to make it a little bit more friendly. So why not? Okay, and then for our call to action, which is the message which will appear next to the bot, just type some text in there. And you can either choose to show that or not. Wait for the screen to refresh, and now we pop in a fallback message which is displayed usually at the end of the dialogue. We'll just pop that in there, and we'll give it an avatar. So instead of having just a speech bubble there, I've actually prepared an image to use with that. Okay, so here's an image of our recruitment consultant, and then for the colour, so you can see the photo there now with a blue outline. I'm going to use a navy colour, so I'm just going to put in a colour code for that. If you are not sure about the colours, just look up on Google hex colour codes, and then you'll get those there. So we've got a navy blue one there. We can just have a look to see how that looks. So you've got you and Jamie. Hello, I'm Jamie, your personal recruitment assistant, and that's how your bot is going to look. We're going to save that now. Okay, and you can see the call to action at the side of it now. The next thing to do is actually to go into the flow builder itself and to begin to build the flow. We click flow builder. Okay, so we're going to start off with a multiple choice question, so we'll just drag that onto the canvas and just click in the three dots, and for the text for this, we've got, hi there, welcome to Ace Recruitment. Are you a job seeker or an employer looking to fill a position? And then we're going to present some options. So we're going to click use options, because depending on what they pick will determine which way it'll go. We'll give the block a name. So in this type of user, we'll call that, and just click save block. And now we can add an option. In fact, we're going to add two options to that just by dragging them across. The first option is going to be job seeker, and the second option is going to be employer. Okay, so we're going to program out the job seeker side of things to start with. So what we'll need next is a question. So we just drag that underneath. Go to the three dots. Okay, so I filled in the details here. What type of job are you looking for? Called the block type of job. Okay, so we'll just carry on in the same sort of fashion, asking other questions. So we've asked for the type of job. We're going to ask the job seeker where they're located. We could ask them their expected salary or hourly rate and their contact details. So I'll just add some other questions in. I'd like to highlight a multiple choice question I've put in here, which is for experience level. If you notice the previous question, the block was named type of job, and you can actually refer to previous responses in other questions. So here it would say, how would you best describe your experience level for, and it will actually substitute the user's response there. Right, so once the user has provided the answers to their questions, they'll be presented with a summary of all the responses they've provided, and then they'll be asked a question that has a yes or no answer to confirm if that's correct. If it's not correct, then we've got a loop block here which would take them all the way back to the first question. To make sure that all the responses get saved into the chatbot's response area, we need a save data block, which we just add on the end there. I'm going to show you how that looks now. We've only done the applicant's side. The employer's side works in a similar fashion, and this chatbot will actually be available in our library of bots for you to use and try out and amend for yourself. So I'm just going to click Save Flow, and we're just going to wait for a message to say that it's been saved, which should appear on the screen very shortly, which it did do. And then we're going to click on Return to Bot menu, and we're just going to try that out so you can see how it would look. So here we go. So we've only programmed the job seeker side of things, so we'll click on job seeker. So here I'm saying that I'm looking for bar work, and my experience level, I'm going to say more than a year. My educational level, well, let's say well, I'm actually University Masters or above. What location would you like to work? And I'd like 15 per hour. There's the recap, and I'm just going to say yes, that's correct. And now it's asking for my personal details, and now an email address. Okay, and I've made up an email address there, and there we've got the end. If I try and type anything else in now, then because we're at the end of the conversation, we're getting the fallback message. Let's go and have a look to see where those responses are saved, and we do that by clicking on responses, and here we can see the responses. And in this case, this is just saved in the responses area, but we can alter some settings to get this information sent to a webhook, perhaps in a CRM, or even send it to a Google Sheet. And the place that you do this is in the settings, where you can also set your email address for notification, so you would get that in an email. And here you can use either one of these for a Zapier webhook or a Make webhook, or in actual fact it does work with active pieces. You can put the URL in there. And here ends this tutorial.